Everyone's been talking about this Ruger Magpul partnership thing or whatever. So everyone's copying Glock these days because apparently word on the street is that the 3rd gen Glock patent has ran out. So everyone is rushing to try and make a Glock clone. So Ruger partnered with Magpul. They decided to do one, and today we're gonna give it a go. It's hard to talk about this pistol without referring to a Glock 19. They obviously kind of copied it while taking some notes from SIG. I kind of didn't want to like it, but I kind of like it, but I also kind of hate it at the same time. It's a lot of things. So biggest difference, because we're comparing this to a Glock 19, is going to be what I noticed out of the box, grip angle. A lot of people don't like the Glock comp. They got rid of this. This actually feels really similar to my Shadow system. Better texture, so Magpul, they know polymer, they know plastic.
When we were shooting it, I said, I think the grip texture feels very much like the Emissary, like a lot of their stuff, their grips, their foregrips, which I like. I feel like it's pretty aggressive. You can get on it, and you ain't gonna slip and go anywhere.
So yeah, that's definitely a win. I think flat face trigger. I think that's a win. I do like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a step up from at least the Glocks that I've shot of yours.
Yes.
I don't own Glocks.
You don't own a Glock?
I don't own a Glock.
Are you American?
Yeah. I own a SIG.
Fair enough. So what everyone's talking about here, the trigger system is supposed to come out. So I'm assuming Magpul's really smart, and they're going to come out with full-size frames, and then instead of having to have that shipped to FFL, you'll be able to ship it to your front door, pull this out, stick it in there, and then you have a full-size frame on a compact-size slide. So basically like a Glock 45, 19X, whatever you're into. But currently they're all shipping this. Serrations are good. They're pretty aggressive. It was actually eating away my holster when we were testing it. Tritium.
The fact that you get the raised iron sights that you can throw an optic on here and you can co-witness out of the box.
Yeah.
That's really nice because you're not getting that on any Glock. Even the MOS, I don't think has the irons that are co-witness.
Yeah, I think so. And then obviously the optic mounting system, I think it's probably, we didn't really get to test it, but I think it's probably superior to the MOS.
Yeah, we just didn't have the right screws to get. We had a Holliston 507, 507, and we just didn't have the right screws to get it on while we were out at the range. So.
A couple things I don't like, I kind of mentioned before, for me, being a big Glock guy, I never have Glock knuckle, but I did notice a lot of rubbing right here. Now they have this nice cutout, or whatever, but I do notice rubbing there, and it's noticeable. So, I don't know, you could Dremel it away, whatever. I'm not one to baby guns, they're tools meant to be used. They have like the Glock Gen 3 mag release, it's real skinny. I don't love that. I like the cutout to get to it, but I just feel like I have to break my grip even more. My biggest gripe with this gun is that the slide lock / release lever.
This was a personal problem though.
Yeah, it works great.
I didn't have any problem shooting it, but you had some issues.
Yeah, it had some issues. So, and again, this comes down to just how I shoot. I tend to get a high grip, real high with my support hand, and it was just enough because this, and I was looking at my Shadow systems this morning, even if you look at a Glock, they're just a little tighter fitting, so I never have issues. But I will say this is a little easier to get to if you're, doing that whole mess. Reliability, we had 0 issues.
Yeah, the only issues you had were when you were riding high, and other than that,
that wasn't a gun.
Went bang every time.
Put probably 150 rounds through it, nothing too crazy, but we did aluminum casing, we did brass case, all different kinds of just cheap crap. Yeah,
it was all just range ammo.
Even from outside the waistband holster, with this being a compact pistol, I was still able to get a sub-second draw on it. But overall, I think it's a great pistol. Who's this for? What do you think?
Not me.
Not you? You wouldn't buy this?
Probably wouldn't. I'm still like, to me, I'm like, I just buy a Glock. I feel like what I was telling you earlier before we got on here is like, I feel like people that want a Glock, you go get a Glock because there's Glock parts there. Like,
right.
If everything hits the fan, you're gonna be able to find Glock parts everywhere. I mean, they're similar, but they're still like that trigger group isn't proven. Like this, we haven't had this trigger. It's only been out for a couple months. And
yeah.
Glock's been around forever and hasn't really changed.
I do agree with that. I was thinking about this, and everyone compares this to a Glock, which we just were. But here's the thing: Henry Ford, came out with a car, right? Okay, well, Honda has a truck. It's not an F-150. Would you say that they're copying an F-150? No, I'm just gonna say it's a truck. A Glock is a pistol. This is a pistol. Did they take some ideas from Glock and tweak it? Yeah, but this is still its own thing.
Yeah.
I think this is for the person that wants something out of the box, doesn't want to have to mod it, wants the co-witness sights, doesn't want to deal with the plate system, and might want the capability of having a full-size grip in the future for competition or whatever.
I mean, and you still have a good name back. I mean, Ruger is proven.
Been around for
like
years,
they're great.
yeah.
It's not like you're getting, you're not getting a high point. You're getting a gun.
You're not getting high points. So step up from that.
He's dead.
Just in time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, we are average guys. We are not law enforcement or military. We probably relate to you more than anything, but we are just average guys that happen to like firearms and carry a firearm every day. And, the idea is to give you an honest review on different firearms from our perspective.
Yeah, so you use your money wisely. So, yeah.
Fair enough. If you like this or want to see future videos,
you can like and subscribe either here, wherever they are, and make sure you comment down below and tell us what you think of this, if you could use it, and or if you think it's a dud.
it might be done. I don't know. We just haven't hit that point yet.